This is Top Accolade African News. I am Abiodun Mohammed. The state prosecutor in Gabon says the eldest son of the ousted president, Ali Bongo, and several of his political allies have been charged with high treason and corruption. Nuruddin Bongo Valentin, who is 31, was arrested shortly after last month's coup. National TV showed images of him and some of his father's close allies in front of suitcases of cash it said had been seized from their homes. They have not commented on the allegations. The military seized power soon after Ali Bongo was declared the winner of Gabon's presidential election. He had been in office since 2009 when he succeeded his father, who had ruled the country for 41 years. Rwanda's President Paul Kagame has said he will run for a fourth term in next year's presidential election. Asked about what the West would think about his decision to run again, Kagame said, quote, "I am sorry for the West, but what the West thinks is not my problem." Kagame had joked in April that he was looking forward to retiring and handing over power after 23 years in office. The country's ruling party, the Rwandan Patriotic Front, RPF Ikontaye, retained Kagame as its chairman in April. He has led the party since 1998. Kagame has been president of the East African nation since 2000. The European Union has announced that it is suspending financial aid to Zimbabwe's electoral body due to concerns about the practices in the contested August elections. Since 2022, the EU has been one of the donors to a project to improve the capacity of the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, ZEC. The project, which is run by the United Nations Development Programme, was to end in December 2024. The EU had contributed $4.7 million to the project, some of which has been spent. However, the EU said on Tuesday that it would step back from the project, which, quote, is currently under scrutiny due to concerns raised by several international election observers regarding the independence and transparency of ZEC during the 2023 elections. The Union also said that the funding withdrawal will promote responsible management of EU development funds. The European Union has confirmed it is temporarily freezing payment to the World Food Programme (WFP) for deliveries of humanitarian aid to Somalia. The spokesman for the European Commission, Balazs Ujvari, said the move was a precautionary measure to safeguard EU funds. The UN investigation has identified widespread theft of aid intended for vulnerable Somali groups, with local officials, members of the security forces, and humanitarian workers all involved. Last year, the European Union spent more than $7 million on WFP operations in Somalia. The US Agency for International Development says it is not currently planning to suspend food aid to Somalia. Nigerian artist Burna Boy has postponed a live concert scheduled for this weekend in Johannesburg, South Africa. The show, which was booked at the 90,000 capacity FNB Stadium, will now be held on 16th December. The event ticketing agency said. Ticket Pro said the gig was being delayed because of a quote, lack of ticket sales, among other reasons. But Burna Boy's management company, Spaceship, is quoted by Nigerian media as blaming the concert promoters for not fulfilling their quote, contractual, financial, production, and technical obligations. It said that the ticketing companies must ensure that ticket holders are fully refunded. That is the size of Top Accolade African News. You can follow us on our social media platforms as displayed on your screen. Happy midweek.